Well, Southern Nevadans are raising questions about transparency at one of the state's largest agencies. We're talking about the Department of Motor Vehicles. And thank you so much for joining us live at 6. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. Today, the ACLU of Nevada announced it is suing the DMV, alleging the agency withheld records about communications with federal immigration officials. I have more for you tonight on why this matters to all of us right here in our community.
Good morning, everyone.
Since February of this year, the ACLU of Nevada says it has repeatedly requested public records to uncover whether the Nevada DMV was cooperating with ICE.
The ACLU of Nevada has submitted multiple public records requests to uncover whether the Nevada DMV was cooperating at any level with ICE.
ACLU Executive Director Athar Hasabullah says the DMV denied each request over several months. He says only after a formal demand letter did the agency turn over a series of correspondences,
which are heavily redacted.
The lawsuit highlights 3 main claims under the Nevada Public Records Act: failure to respond to public records requests, not providing legal authority for withholding records, and citing inapplicable provisions to justify redactions. And here at this DMV at East Sahara, we are talking to many people who are raising concerns about this lawsuit. One person I had the chance to speak with here tells me she's wondering why there's a lack of transparency. What do you have to say about that?
It sucks to hold anything from anybody. If they're requesting it, it's their right to have that information. You should not hide it.
Nevada law requires the preservation of public records, and the public has a right to know. The point of transparency is to create a system that's accountable, where people can feel confident going into a government institution and receiving the services that they're legally able to get.
Athar tells me some of the redacted emails suggest potential Signal group chats between DMV staff and ICE. Signal is an encrypted messaging app that automatically deletes messages, making communications largely untraceable.
Where both a signature line is redacted and an intro portion to an email is partially redacted, suggests there are Signal group chats between staff at ICE and the Nevada DMV. We are not stating unequivocally that ICE and the DMV are communicating via Signal.
The ACLU is asking the court to require the DMV to release all requested records in full, disclose any Signal communications, and explain why redacted emails reference Signal messages. I reached out to Nevada DMV for comment. They say, we understand the public interest in this matter. However, because it is currently the subject of active litigation, we are not in a position to comment at this time. Arve Acri, like many residents, tells me she wants assurance that agencies funded by taxpayers are transparent and held accountable.
Stop using my money if you're not going to use it properly. That's basically period, point blank. Stop using my money if we're not going to use it what it's for.
And the ACLU of Southern Nevada is asking for an independent investigation to be conducted by the state and full disclosure from the governor of any and all of any existences or corporation between ICE and the DMV. Now, you may remember the Signal app was at the center of a controversy we covered previously. As I just mentioned in there, they're also talking about the Signal app related to suspended Metro Police Sergeant Kevin Menon. Menon was recently sentenced on charges of abusing police powers and possession of child sex abuse material. An investigation also revealed he and other officers were utilizing Signal to communicate about business, which could be a violation of Nevada's open records law. Last November, Sheriff Kevin McMahill told Channel 13 he didn't know his officers were using it. He called it a policy violation and told us he is committed to transparency.